Alrighty lads, welcome back to another episode of our Ulm into Germany playthrough here, where we're currently slowly but surely defeating the Ottoman Empire in what is going to be a long war. So let's get straight into things here, as it's going to consume most of this episode, I suspect. However, last episode, it did become apparent that Kiev, who has our dynasty because he used to be our vassal, who we put our dynasty on his thrones, his ruler passed away at a fairly young age, and he's currently in regency, meaning that, again, I've said this a few times, I find it to be about a 50-50 when an heir is coming of age that he doesn't have a younger brother or something like that, and we're going to go straight in and PU him, even if we would fight this at the same time. That's what we would be doing given the opportunity. So that's an exciting prospect, but let's continue on. Right now there's no legitimacy issues, no dynastic issues with this tab, which is interesting because it means that it would actually pop up. If that was the case, just in case I missed it, as soon as this guy comes of age, if he lacked a heir, it would actually notify us in that method. So he's actually crossing a river here. Can we get in, I wonder? 9th of October. Wait, what? November. I thought I said October. I was like, what? Okay. What I'm thinking is... yeah, that's the earliest we can get in. Alright. Our last episode, we, although winning the majority of battles and pushing up the frontier, we did lose a battle, and it really was awkward with my composition. And I'm also building a fort here, which I wish I had done sooner, but it's almost done. Upgrading this from 2 to 6, I believe, which would make a big difference. Looks like we'll make it in here no problem. And I think when... Whew, I think he'll get -1 to rolls. Well, either way, he retreated. Get wrecked. Whew, that was close. Barely made it in. Let's turn this off. I don't want to be spending military points right now, currently, if we can avoid it. And this war is, while we reinforce, it's quite expensive, but it's okay. That's what our money is for currently at this stage. A little bit worried about Milan becoming more and more agitated, you guys. We can influence him, but it's really dang expensive. And we have rebels in our own territory, which are actually progressing. Not too worried about it though. I've got an idea if Spain or nobody else is able to clean them up. Speaking of Spain, we can see a lot of his navy mobilized over here. I'm going to push my own navy up a bit to be prepared to participate. The stupid Ottomans are backdooring us, and I'm sure the Spanish and Britons will walk around like like noobs. So it's I mean, we've got a unit here who's obviously prepared to participate finally, but he might just walk off like a noob. We'll see. It would be good with this 4 siege general if we could take Trebizond or some of these mountains forts really quickly, like within a month. But we've got to be careful fighting on the mountains. But yeah, if we could take them, then we could fight him on the mountains. So that would be really good. And I'm about to be capped on my admin points now. Okay, nice. Spain does appear to be cleaning those up. Not 100% sure what to do if we're capped on our admin points. Okay, nice. We've pretty much fully sieged down this area right now, which is pretty cool. So one of these is retreating, I think. Either way. I feel a sneeze coming, guys. I'm warning you. Let's slow... One of these is retreating. But I can't find in the mountains. Trying to keep an eye on both of these. Okay. Spain's got a bunch of heavies here which are kind of operating. Do we dare come through to the Black Sea? That would kind of be ideal. I think we do. Do I dare pile up here? I think I do. I'll try retreat over here if we are losing that. Okay, we won. Good, 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 good. Now that our navy's on this side, we have got a good idea of what's going on, and we can quickly pop out here if needed. We've got somewhere to dock them. In fact, why don't we siege this down, this in the Gulf of Varna, giving us some ports here. Feels good winning at sea though, guys. Trying to get the stack, so-called stack, to... Yeah, see, I think my composition's whack. I think something's wrong here. Oh well. Sort it out after the war. To protect this. That's what I was going to say. So he's already committed, but he doesn't appear to have reinforcements. He doesn't appear to have a general. Okay. Awkward. Everybody likes fighting in the mountains with negative to the rolls. That stack's quite far away. This one's 2nd of April. Yeah. It's basically whether this guy can get in 6 days, which he can't. Nice. So with that in mind, that was big. We probably will still lose. He doesn't have a general here either, though. He's going to take... yeah, he'll take some damage. Maybe we can win in the mountains. We're so much stronger than him. Maybe we can win in the mountains if Brittany comes over there to help us. This is not going to bode well for him initially without his general. So maybe if this 20k is stack wipe before the 2nd, we stack wipe them in 2 days, lads. Then, that's a good thing. But this is a genuine pile up now. And Brittany's just leaving. So maybe if he doesn't have reinforcements, we could win that. But he probably does somewhere, because his numbers are outrageous and we probably won't. There's no way we'll take the fort in 4 days, which is really close. I wish we would. So let's see how we do. Oh, I'm capped on my aiming points. It feels nice, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the first campaigns I've played in forever where I'm not like, I'm capped on my aiming points. I'm losing the game. I'm so terrible. I'm embarrassed. Blah, blah, blah. Because it's just like, whatever. If you see what I'm saying. Because we don't need to conquer the world. Like, it's really satisfying. It's a very different experience for me, which is enjoyable. So, do you want to come help us out, Brittany, or are you just going to allow us to whoop their ass? I guess Brittany has the AI hacks, and he knew that there were no more reinforcements, which, of course, I don't. So, nice. We're absolutely crushing him. Feels good, man. Feels very good, man. So, Trebizond should fall pretty quickly with that siege general, and come to think of it, let's blockade him. Use our navy, that's what it's here for. Spanish are nearby to protect our troops over here, that's nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this case is try to give us access here ASAP, considering we have the navy. So we can just consolidate on his capital. And yeah, we are going basically for near 100%. 93 is the ideal war score piece out here, the war score cost, guys. So getting his capital would be good. Is he retreating onto his capital, or is that a regular stack? Are you retreating here? Oh, nice. Feels good, lads. So he's already in debt. His war exhaustion's getting up there. We got the ticking war score. And we're stack wiping him. Oh my goodness. Wow. We've killed like 100,000 troops. It's brutal. We have the same army strength now. Wow. That makes me think this war is, I'm optimistic for this war, let's put it that way, because, we were outnumbered like 2 to 1 when we started this war. Now we've got the same amount of troops. He's reinforcing, as we can see, but he was also in debt. So we know he's struggling. His capital falls. I mean, he's obviously struggling, but I'm just saying, this is decisive, dude. This is pretty decisive. Our fort's finished here. This is really pretty decisive for such a big, powerful nation. Much more decisive than I had expected. This guy's quite isolated. If we 2 to 1 him, if we double whammy his face. That'd be good. He's already low enthusiasm. Excellent. So hopefully this falls because we're kind of choke pointed here. Brittany took out that fort quickly. Good job, sir. Yeah, we can influence the Crimea. That's fine. Because we don't want him to hate us upon release. And he's so small. I don't like to see us, well, those are all galleys, lose naval battles, but there we go. I was trying to blockade that until it's down. And now, considering his numbers are so whack, let's just try to sort of, not carpet siege, but go for multiple objectives. As I was trying to consolidate and group up over here, but I don't think it's that much of an issue any longer. Okay, I know I'm not doing it perfectly efficiently, like I don't have the development cost modifier here, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. Let's remove this. So, where is a smart location to develop just for some tax? We've got fully accepted culture everywhere, so we're just looking, we don't care about the produce, although we kind of do. In a province like this. Yep, perfect. Got him. That's what we're looking for. Areas where we're capped out on Diplo. That's what we're looking for. So that when I want to develop it later with Diplo, we can. Okay, satisfied game. Give us a bit of a buffer there. Unfortunately, our low forts, they fall quite quickly. So hopefully our AI kind of defends them a bit. So hopefully our army tradition's getting back up there. Wow, dude, why? This is not the first time this has happened. Like, sometimes I feel like your army tradition just depletes, and like, I'm constantly fighting wars. And it's like, how did we ever get army tradition in the first place? Like, look, like it just didn't seem to do anything at all. Oh well. Okay, let's go over to the strait. This is our strait now. No, I wish it was, but it's not. Do we have... Yeah, we've got some forts on the border of our rival. Let's take care of this. Take advantage of this while we actually can. We do have some forts on the border of our rival, like the Ottomans. And the Ottomans will most likely still be a rival after this war, thankfully. Uh-oh. Did I commit to that? Oh, frick. Maybe we could win with these heavies, but the the chances of us doing that without taking casualties is very slim. And I don't want to take casualties on my heavy ships. So I'm going to retreat when I can. Which is on the 20... Jeez, man. I'm going to take casualties, aren't I? One more day. Yep. We lost one ship. What was it? It was a heavy. Dang it. F you, game. Oh well. We're over 20. That's why we went over 20. Okay, let's tick up for negative 10 there. And we're getting close. One tick away from the Imperialism CB. Which would be real good. It would be real good. So he's given up defending his country and he's just going to try base race us. With that in mind, let's pick up the pace, take as many forts as I can. We look safe. We look safe everywhere. Just wrecking him. That big stack has disappeared though. Has me a little bit concerned. Wow, feels bad, man. Little stack taking Prague out. See, I'm worried the big stack's gonna come out here and I don't even have a general. Please kill, please kill. Die, 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 die. Oh, come on, game. Okay, we don't have a general here, guys. Let's just back off, just in case it comes out of Hungary. But I would say we better than I ever anticipated. We just butchered this guy. This is awesome. And dare I say it, but I'm going to begin carpet sieging down all these high dev stated up areas here in a moment. Because most of his army has just taken off. Okay, there's the big stack. Alright, let's go back here, take out this fort, and just hoping our AI friends casually defend our territory. But we're 544, not bad. Beautiful. Decent air to set us through to the end stage of the game. I didn't even need to start a golden era here, did I, guys? Cool. I didn't even feel too much pressure. Just whooping the Ottomans' butt. So I guess Milan... Wait, what? Milan was going to come in for like a month and then they changed their mind. It must have been Milan. Ah, he decided he would help and then 30 months passed. Wow, so we had like a couple days there window. Imagine if that had been significant. Like, it's obviously not, but in a low game, that's a debate right there. If you were like really vulnerable and needed help. Okay. Looking good. War exhaustion's at 0.1. Feels good, man. Easy. Damn, dude. Home feels good, man. I love the little military build we went, guys, where we committed to infantry. This is really effective. Like, if you look at German traditions, they're not bad at all, but they're very distributed. And none of the modifiers are OP. Like Rome has like 20 production efficiency, I believe. None of them are just twice as high. Like, you know, Brandenburg has 20 infantry compatibility, we have 10. Do you see what I'm saying? That German ideas are actually underrated in my opinion, but it's just that they're all over the place. They're not like military oriented or anything else, and then they're not obviously obnoxiously OP. if that's making any sense. But I really like how we played up on the infantry combat ability. I knew my morale would not be an issue if we could just get our prestige high. Oh, siege ability, yes, please. I knew if we could just play up on our army tradition and our prestige and Defender of the Faith that we wouldn't need morale. And we have like no morale modifiers, do we? I don't really think... yeah, we've got morale from here, 10. This is like the lowest morale that I've really operated on. Like I usually operate on like defensive ideas or something, or from our own national ideas. But I knew it wouldn't be an issue. We just went full infantry combat ability and discipline. And we're just wrecking fours. Feels so fun. So what are you coming with, Spain? Light ships? Well, derp. Not gonna help you out, dude, sorry. Okay, so we're at 50% war score. There's a long way to go, but his enthusiasm's low, and we're getting there. We definitely are getting there. This fort's falling. The carpet sieging is going to make a difference. The ticking war score is going to make a difference. Each province is about a war score apiece. Oh, there's a fort on Corfu. Let's take that out. Because he's at that size where he's pretty much stated up everything, yeah. So the odd thing he hasn't stated up, but he pretty much has stated up all of the stuff that's just casually around. Which means most of them are worth about a war score. See, the same thing happened here. How did I lose an infantry unit? I don't know how my stacks are coming out of these wars with less than we sent them in when I don't know how this happens, but it's whatever. I keep my stacks keep shrinking after battles, and I'm just like, huh? What happened? After wars, I guess. Can't keep track of it. I quite literally, and I don't mean as a general rule, like you will see me do it, I just mean at this stage, like I don't consolidate at all, I just shift consolidate. It's all that I do. So, like that, shift consolidate, which just redistributes them. So when my... Well, yeah, this composition's whack here, yeah. We need to sort out the composition again after this war. Oh yeah, of course, I just realized all of his allies are giving him a lot of enthusiasm, unfortunately. Not much I can do about that. I just saw Kill over here and I was like, oh yeah, we're fighting him as well. Okay, the Spanish are here. Good job. Well, I brought my navy all the way around because the Spanish were going in pretty hard and then they just decided to back off. Maybe he decided he's going to go walk all the way over to those colonial nations or something. Okay, that fort does not fall just yet. Maybe Spain's trying to commit over in Africa or something, that's what I'm trying to say. This guy's 14, guys. Kiev gonna come of age at any stage here. So, do we have military access or anything that I should cancel in the meantime? Yes, cancel that. This guy is up here, that's annoying. I'd actually like to group up on that. Okay, this fort fell. Good stuff. Let's group up some soldiers to go try take out the Ottomans up there. He He could just easily take the war goal back and that would be a nuisance. Yeah, get that, Spain, good job. So, 82. We're just about there. We're just about there. And I think we've devastated him enough to where his guarantee over Ragusa would not be significant. I hope. I hope. Because it's 10% war score cost. Truce comes up here in 1 year's time, so it's definitely soon. As opposed to giving him a long time to recover. So I think we'll be fine. He was in a ridiculous amount of debt before this war started. And we could see him hiring mercenaries. Oh, really? I'm sipping on some coffee here, guys. Negative 10 production efficiency for 2 years? Damn, dude. And for what? And for why? F you, game. Our production is our greatest source of income. But soon, as usual, going into the late game, our trade will take it over. But right now, we're all about that production. It would be higher. It was above 200. Flip. Okay, I wonder if we can blockade for some more score. Oh, that's fallen. This stack is small. Flip. I didn't realize he had so many units down here. Let's go. Because that's mountains, I'm going to go try fight there. Hopefully it doesn't fall. Blockading for some more score. Yeah, good luck me fighting in the mountains. That's another advantage. He's almost done, this guy. He's almost piecing out. Trying to defend the war goal. Cancel my movement. Yes, he's almost piecing out. Good, good, good. Yeah, blockading roads is worth something, because I currently am not there. That fort's obviously worth something. Sieging down his territory is worth something. And ticking war score is worth something. Sitting on that is worth something. Are you done? Nope. He's making a small amount of gain somewhere. Because he's fighting in... See, there it is. Wow, dude. That was pretty... Like, he got crushed. Let's worry about truce time with him. He got crushed. Am I doing everything correctly? Yes, we are. It's just a guarantee on Ragusa, which he maintains. Boom. Dude, that was really satisfying, that war. Wow. We crushed him. Awesome. So some of these are French provinces, which I'm going to manually cancel. Let's delete this fort, so he doesn't have to pay for that randomly in the grasslands located low-level fort. Alright, Brittany, how are you doing on overextension nowadays? That's putting him to 60%. There. So he's doing just fine, it seems. He's finally caught up Paris, or beginning to do it. Might be done shortly, yes. Excellent. Spain has still not fully accepted his Spanish Iberian culture, which is a bit disappointing. So yeah, we're hoping that the coalition disappears. That's what I was just about to say. Excellent. So we've got many more options to declare some wars. France's truce comes up in a moment. Looks like because he's allied to Virginia, it might be, or he's guaranteed. Is he allied or guaranteed? He's guaranteed, apparently. It might be easier to attack Denmark and take some land from France because our Diplo points, we can spend that, and as opposed to attack France directly. Now, this is what I'm worried about. The Crimea could be released already, guys. They could be released already. But these are all 16, are they? I want to make sure he doesn't flip Sunni, because that would be a nightmare. So let's try to convert his country up a bit manually myself. And, there it is! Okay, so it's going to cost us a stability because we have a royal marriage. Suffering some attrition here, that's okay. Waiting a month, don't F me game, feels good man, don't do it 11th. Ah, we officially, just like I planned, by spreading our dynasty, turned a vassal that we created into a personal union. Now, whether my plan in fact will work or not is yet to be determined. I was under the impression that PUs fully accepted their entire culture if they became Empire Government rank, because they could become Empire Government rank, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Starting to feel like I might be wrong. Maybe Austria just individually accepted every culture in my Knights game, because I didn't even test this. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, honestly. Nice, so we got Kiev. We got Kiev. So the question is, when my choose comes up here, change this back to the idea cost reduction. Can we get Ragusa as well? We've got 1, 2, 3 PUs, lads, and counting. I'm trying to PU Crimea to give him all of this. You see? But of course he's going to be a Christian, though. The reformed Crimea. So Milan's taking relations hits. We're now over our relations slots. I'm going to lose the Crimea, though, pretty soon. And being over a little bit is not a big deal. Not in position to fight this war, but regardless. Oh! What? Rip, I feel bad now. God dang it, game. Seriously? I should have pushed on for that 10%. If I had known, I would have done it. But he was like 200k in debt prior to that war. We attack him, we sit on him, we smash him, and it's just like, yeah, he's sweet. What are you doing about it? Debt? No debt, he's all good. Ugh. Okay, well, we have to fight it. The Ottomans are looking really weak, that's the good news. So I guess we'll go for a white peace. We're not going to core any of this up while we fight the war. Or I guess we'll try to rush down a white peace. Shoot, I'm worried about my navy. I mean, I really need to declare this war like ASAP, guys, but I don't want my navy to die. But we don't want to give this guy an inch, like even the slightest likelihood of... Well, no, calm down. No. He can't get in there. And if this guy dies, nothing would happen. He's in Regency. No, we're good. We got plenty of time here. Let's at least position ourselves so that we're ready to wreck the Ottomans. Maybe re-sort out my army composition a bit. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh well, we have the option to get a short truce time with the Ottomans at least. Oh, I hate this event. RIP. Army professionalism. Alright. This union has almost been acquired as we have both of his forts. So it's just the infantry that's off here. That's it. And I think, yeah, same in that stack. So I'll just hire more mercs. No big deal. Now I think against the Ottomans... Okay, so there's at least 4 mercenaries here. Let's just sort this out. The Ottomans, it's going to be smartest to just rush down here, go for his capital, etc. That's going to be the play. Okay, that's 1 stack. Good. 5 here. I don't know how I lose these guys. Is it a mechanic that I'm just not up to date with, guys? Like you lose the occasional mercenary. I mean, it would make sense. They kind of abandon or whatever. But I'm just not used to it. I don't know what's going on. I'm a noob. Frick! Oh, you dummy! No! No! No. Okay. Again, we have time. We have time. A minimum of... He just turned 11, so we have years. Okay. We're going to try to have the coalition disperse and then go in. So that's going to be next episode, okay, guys? Because opening and closing the game often re-registers them, the coalition, how they feel. So we're going to be at peace, which makes it distances the coalition. And then we're going to hope that they drop. We also gain Kiev. Maybe that's significant, like our diplomacy, diplomatic strength increases. And we're going to drop the game and see what's up next episode. Worst case scenario, the game's really going to make me work for this 1 province minor personal union. Like, seriously. We're going to have to fight the Ottomans and this coalition. It's doable, especially because we can separate the Ottomans. It's definitely doable, but it's frustrating. Okay, I'm pausing myself to take the Ottomans out. And once Kiev is our subject once again, and his capital is actually located in Kiev now, like it wasn't for the longest time when he was our subject, I'm going to go ahead and build a nice fort there for him. Yeah, as if, dude. Nice enthusiasm you have there, bro. Why? Just give up. It's over. It's done with. You're dead. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be very enthusiastic if I was you, Kiev. You're dead, okay? You might be a little bit slow in the head, mate. But you're dead, trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, +1 innovativeness. How is our innovativeness doing? 31. Kill. Kill, 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 kill. We have the war score, but do we have the... Does he lack the enthusiasm? No. He's got this. Ah, there's a fort there, I'm dumb. Let's go sit on the fort at the very least. Kiev has got this. What are you talking about? He's winning. Okay, maybe after this battle. Low enthusiasm. Sweet. Welcome back into the fold, my man. Okay, coalition. Disappear. Go on. Go away. Well, guys, as it would be the most appropriate thing to do here, it would be to fight this. I do want to open and close the game, and I know it's been ever so slightly shorter, but I think that's an appropriate time to end the episode here, guys. Kiev is happy, just like that. Let's go ahead and protect his capital city. And yeah, awesome. We've got Kiev. Now, there's more things we can do, eh? Before the end. We can hand these off to him. Most of which we've caught up. This is our favorite thing to do, right, guys? Hand Russia off to this guy. Which will help out Liberty Desire, doesn't hurt it. So let's be very careful here. This is the line. Yep, we've made the line with Crimea. Okay, good, good. We're following culture, of course, as opposed to, you know, now I think about it, it doesn't matter. It's not going to work anyway. I was going to say culture as opposed to area, because if we give him this, he's going to state up this area, which is really dumb, and it's such a weak area. That's why I thought maybe I won't give him till I've given him other areas, but he probably has the maximum states available to state everything up anyway. I won't worry about it. Who cares about min-maxing his total strength? It's going to be inconsequential. We're too powerful anyway. But I'm a nerd like that. Okay, and then this is Horde territory. So the rest is self-explanatory. It's just everything Russian that we own. Some of which, no, he can core through our territory. No, we've already cored it up. He's good, he's good. He's good. Some of which he might struggle to core is what I was going to say. His only issue might be the points. But we, of course, because he has to recore them, you know, which I find a bit dumb upon stating it up, but it's just how the game works. It's like so hard to embolden subjects nowadays. The game's so subject-oriented, it's like the direction they're going to go. And meanwhile, you make a client state and they're a potato for like 60 years. And there's almost like no way around it. Like you core up provinces for them, and then they're just like, yeah, sorry mate, we have no admin points to core up the provinces that you gave us. Freaking game. Now this is actually Sami in the beginning, but Russia converted it. So here we go. This is yours as well, Kiev. There we go. Awesome. Looking really good. And that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Look, next time we get our next Diplo tech, which we could just about take, but I'm going to probably delay it a bit to make it cheaper. We can then go in against the Ruskies, crush them, take a tremendous amount of land, and of course, the intention is to give it all to Kiev, give everything Russian to Kiev, and then we've got to keep in mind that he has his own Diplo slots as well. So, Uralic, this area, this is actually the border of Europe according to the game. So we will want to give him all of this. Due to this being size 23, I bet if we gave him all of it in one go, he'd probably accept culture. I hope so. Either way, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm hoping if I save and exit the game, the coalition is scared of us, but we'll see. Either way, this is going to be our next war, and it might literally be this. Fighting all of this up to like however much war score. I think it's 84. So it might be pretty brutal just to get that one province minor. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode.